Hi, we will begin in second video for to produce this book. So we are from group 70 and now we are going to discuss we are going to introduce ourselves back. So I'm Farhana. I'm Anila. I'm Seratul.
I'm Shashi.
I'm Farina.
I'm Hani.
I'm Kutsia.
I'm Nihal.
So we are going to discuss this book.
From the previous video, we came to two topics, right?
Yeah.
Mobile phone and wristband. So, which one you prefer?
Um, it's for mobile phone. Mobile phone and resistance is very good topic. So, but I just found that mobile phone is if we choose mobile phone topic, we can produce more examples.
Yeah, for me also,
Compared to racism.
I also choose mobile phone. How about you guys?
Yeah, it's okay, very good that everybody's getting the point. We have to agree,
Yes.
and whatever topic we are going to choose will be not depending on the majority or the minority,
Yes.
but depending on the point and the facts that we have got from each of you. The one who is more credible, we will give more credits, we will take it, So it's good if you took mobile phone, just give us your points, why do you choose it, or why do you think it's better,
Just like you guys said, we have discussed before, right? Mobile phone, there are many examples that we can portray. For example, when we
No, I mean the example that we can portray in racism or in mobile phone, this one, it's okay, we will be discussing. What I'm talking about is your topic. Why do you choose this topic? The example we will today, we have so many examples we can take for mobile phone or for racism. This is okay. I have nothing against that. I just want your solid point. Why did you choose mobile phone? How it can contribute, or because we have an aim, we have a target today when we are doing this PSA video. Like for example, I will start so you can see what I'm trying to say. When I choose racism, I choose it for a reason. Like our previous PSA, which was on wastage, we choose it for a reason because one, you can change something. But if you look, we have to be honest to ourselves. When we're talking about mobile phone, are you going to be able to reduce the consumption of technology in our today's world? We are doing something to improve the world, to improve something or to help people. But I don't think that through your video people will stop using their phones, their mobile phones, their Facebook. It's a very good point. We can talk about it in an article and everything. But like for example, racism is affecting for me, it's affecting a minority of people around the world. They are being affected by this discrimination, violence, in terms of education, like especially in Malaysia. We know that in Malaysia it's very present, and around the globe also we have so many types of racism in terms of religion, appearance, color, rich and poor. So for this we can do something. When you are sensitizing people, it is something which can change in the attitude of the person. But being with your phone, I don't think it would cause so much impact on someone who is used to it. Like for example, cigarette. Nowadays we have a packet with so many pictures on it, with your lungs like this, like this, like this. But that does not contribute to people, to smoke less. So the topic is something which we want to do something for it to be fruitful collision. It should be like contribute to something good, not something for just because we are doing the one PSA we finish with it. So this is my point. Racism, we can change something, and it's affecting one minority of people. This point also is very good, the mobile phone. I agree. If you can give me more points, okay, we will go for it. But I don't think it will really change. Like you yourself, you won't stop with the mobile phone. It's normal, because you don't think it has something dangerous to your health. It's just that you are talking less to your friend. I don't care. It's just a friend. This is what you will say. You are driving. Okay, it won't be we will die. It's like this.
Like I will not do it. It will not happen with me.
Yeah, so for me, I'm saying it because it's something which is real around the globe. So we have so many people with using mobile phone. Nobody is going to okay, I stop doing it. They are getting. It's something commercial, and it's technology, advanced technology. You won't be able to reduce something which is made for profit around the globe. you have packages coming. Malaysia is giving so many agencies, so you won't stop here. So this was my point for racism. Why I choose racism. We can make a change. So now we just listen.
Yeah, what you say, racism is not racism in race, appearance, religion also. This is correct.
I'm not saying you have to.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Just,
Yeah, I know. To me, it's a great point because you elaborate so much that because some people think about race is about race is also about race, not about appearance, religion. But when you say very clearly, so I think everyone should open your mind. And say, oh, race is not about race; it's global. It can be your appearance, your looks,
Yeah.
even your religion itself.
Yeah.
How stereotyped a person can
It
be.
will be something you're being racist, but you don't know it.
Yeah.
You do it, but you don't know that you're being
and
racist.
it's affecting someone, inside.
Yeah, that person is. I think personally, when you're, I will say this example again in the bus. Like someone sitting, you don't go and sit next to that person. I think the last place available will be next to that person. And how might that person feel?
Also about example, this one person is dead, so the other person don't like her. Is it racist?
In a way, yeah. If the person isn't like you, for example, in appearance or the way she or he thinks, some very intellectual people, they behave like quite weird, So we put them aside. It's a type of racism.
It's like you stay in your clique. You're more like this. You stay like this. This person is different. You don't accept that person.
I think maybe I'm not saying that you don't know the importance of racism. Maybe that's why you are going through the mobile phone. But for me personally, that's why I'm insisting on this topic. Why? Because you being Malay, it's very rare for you to feel the racism here. You are very like surrounded with your people. But for us, like coming from other countries, we feel it. That's why we know what we are saying. That's what I'm saying. We should put an end to this type of racism. Because when you're exposed to it, you feel very bad in many ways, You are being persecuted in every way, So I think that's why I'm saying we have to do it. We have to do it.
Yeah, I can also agree with you. As you can see, you are as a foreigner come to Malaysia, and then we as a nation like
No, I'm not
resident.
saying you do it to me. I mean, even in my country or in
Uh,
another country, we feel it more because why? Here in Malaysia, you are majority Muslim, So being majority Muslim, you don't feel it, You are not being persecuted. But like for us, we are not majority Muslim in our country or in any other country around the globe. So we feel it, when people persecute us. That's why maybe you don't know the importance. I'm not saying you don't know, but you don't feel it. That's why, you don't really emphasize on this topic. So yeah, that's why.
then hearing what you're saying, cannot. Yes, but as you say, it happens to some people. Some people.
Exactly the same thing that happened with, I told you with mobile phone, it doesn't happen with me, but it's not that the problem. It's that it's happening to everyone, but not to you. But it's happening everywhere.
It's kind of because I think because some of us feel and then some of us feel and we so I'm so upset so we don't really know how to portray. Yeah.
The thing is, I told you before, it's you do it, but you don't know that you're doing it.
Exactly. It's something you are being bad or you are being naughty, but it's that since you're in this environment where you don't feel it. Okay, for example, you are all white people standing here, and the black guy came in. For you, it's nothing. You just ignore him. You don't say hey, he's a bad, but in a way, it's racism, because you are ignoring him. You
And
don't
I
feel it.
think if a person who just like you entering the class, you will speak to him. Or if you're in a class, here there are a group of person, here there are another group of person, and you're like group one. You're like group one. You don't address group two, right? You will talk to group one. That's the kind of it.
Actually, speaking about that, even in class, when teacher asks us to form a group, we tend to form between ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
I think it's related with our mentality.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about your mentality. So if you're racist, your mentality is very bad. I will just put you aside. You're nothing.
Yeah, I think everyone has their racist part.
Yeah.
In a way, I think everybody do has a part of racism in themselves, which they have to control.
So I think some of us want to break the racism, but the racism thing, like want to get with other
Yeah.
races. But but other races don't accept. It's kind of difficult.
It's impossible to demolish racism.
Completely.
Yeah, it's but we can lessen it. We
Exactly.
can make an impact rather than not doing anything.
And
At least
if
we try.
if by that video you see something that you're doing and which is wrong, you will stop doing, right? And I think you will go tell your parents also. You tell your friend also. Then it can like decrease a bit.
Exactly.
I think maybe some of us maybe have the stereotype. Maybe they can loosen up their racism thing, but then still beware because we don't know other person like so I so in the video we portray many types of racism.
Yeah, not too many because we have only 2 minutes, but we will try to portray as much as we can. Like, especially since I told you we are doing this video in Malaysia, we will try to portray some type of racism in Malaysia so that the people watching it, viewing it, they can try to change themselves. And we can portray some also around the globe. Like the to get a job. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a good video and it's a good topic to make a video. But I think as a Malaysian, I agree with that.
As a Malaysian, what you should
I think kind of agree with some points. I don't know about other Malaysian because this is a very sensitive issue. Yeah.
I like to go into sensitivity because the problem is since you always keep the all the sensitive issues, that's what make it better for some people and less better for some people.
And this could happen. It's kind of hard. Yeah. I agree with the topic. But
If you have something you don't agree, just say it. We can talk about it.
I'm still thinking
It's still thinking,
how we can.
Yeah.
If it's a sensitive issue, it doesn't mean that we do that topic, right? It's friends, especially friends. So when we think it's a sensitive topic, so it makes the topic more sensitive. Why not we just or we just uh, don't mind about that sensitivity. Just just do it. If we keep things sensitive, then it will be sensitive.
Yes.
Yeah, it's,
I don't have.
why you say that? We like Christian said just now, we keep doing racism, but we don't do it because we are too comfortable with our surrounding. We are too comfortable with our like Malays with Malays because Malays just too comfortable with Malays.
And Chinese too comfortable with Chinese and then no one open.
Yeah, they don't want to open their evidence.
I think the problem racism happen because they don't want to open. They don't want to go out.
Actually, there's two things.
Yeah.
When I just talk about my topic, I know that there will be some confusion, and this is what happened right now. That we misplace our word. Like you said. Actually, being with Malay or being with Chinese don't make you being a racist. It's just this one is about the culture. This is the thing you have to know. Racism is whenever you have something against someone or you are causing him harm or ignore him. But for example, I'm in a class, I want to do the grouping of the for the test or whatever assignment. I do it with Chinese. It's okay. It's not just that I'm racist. It's because in terms of language barrier. There won't be any language barrier. It will be easy for me to talk, But that, at the same time, if my friend, the Indian or the Malay, they need help, I help them. So this is nothing racist. It's just about the culture and the way I can feel at peace with some people. This is a small difference. It's something that because we are together, we are racist. It's just because of the foreigners, we don't indulge too much with the locals because, like you said, language barrier. You feel a bit shy or to come to talk with us. So we stay with ourselves. That doesn't mean we hate you or you hate us. At some point,
Yeah.
At some point, of course. It means that, okay, you are better off there, I'm better off here, like in group in everything. But if I come to ask you for help or in class, you ignore me, now I can say you are racist. And we will try to portray all this in our video to show clearly what do we mean by the type of racism we are talking about.
So if we have several types of racism, like the appearance or the religion.
How about if someone like to listen to other other song with different language, like maybe I like to listen to Chinese music or Japanese or Korean, but then people like, why you always listening to that kind of music? It's not even your language, you don't even understand. Is it racist?
That is mentality.
Yeah, it's not really racism, It maybe that she's confused. Okay, you are Malay, you understand language, you don't understand nothing about Chinese, so why are you listening? It can be like this, but if you say, why are you listening to these Chinese singing? Now this is racism, He has something personal with the Chinese. It's a way we perceive, we show things, we portray things.
Yeah.
It depends how we are racist, how racist we are.
Because I think personally there's a degree of racism.
Yeah, it's a degree.
It's very little, and then there's medium, and then there's
Very obvious.
obvious.
Because like Sashi said,
Obviously, like Donald
you got
Trump.
the point, what you said.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, in terms of racism, he just said we have a degree of racism. Like you said, we cannot terminate racism. We will not be able to terminate, but if we can terminate the highest degree of racism, it will be okay, because it's more racism, you can live with it. But some people, because sometimes you have to put yourself in the place of these, for example, in Malaysia, of these Nigerians, They feel very bad at some people. This type of racism is at a high degree, In every way they are persecuted in terms of the visa, in the office, in the education, on the road, So this is too much.
personally, we feel it in visa office when the people they speak rudely to foreigners. In the visa office and in the administration office, they are very rude. Like they talk very good way to Malaysians, but they don't speak nicely to foreigners and they don't help. It's like, I don't know this book.
Actually, the reason why I give this topic today, I have my specific reason why I choose it is very important, but also because last week we went to a conference in UPM for the international, and the agencies came and we were having a debate, question and answer. And at this point, I could see that we cannot really have a debate in Malaysia between foreigners and the locals, because at some point it will become so, very bad, very violent.
Get violent.
Very violent. So I can see that we can see this type of racism. That's why today I'm trying to point out this type of topic so we can maybe it can make a change to the people here.
We get that it's very bad. Like the people there, when they say their problem, then you know that, oh my God, they have that kind of problem. It's bad, and it's just because they're Nigerian.
Yeah, we feel bad for them, really. It's really
So we are going to choose racism as our topic.
Yes.
But it's really big issue.
So Sashi, you conclude?
So yes, racism it is.
Racism particularly in Malaysia and some parts.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Next time we decide what to put.
Yeah, exactly. We can deal more with the racism. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.